guys? It's your boy, Ribby, and I'm actually doing a successfully started podcast. And, well, I know I've been teasing exactly who's going to be on, and I haven't really been saying who. It should be quite obvious as to who is on this podcast, but I'm going to be introducing them one by one, starting with the person who clearly is on my channel the most. They're in most of my videos. You know, they've even made a video or two in their time. We're gonna go with my boy Raptor Squad 22. Get on in here. Come on, there he is, yeah. You know, it's my boy. This is one of the homies who will be one of the hosts of the podcast. Then you got the most sub, not deserved, just kidding, person who's going to be on this podcast. It's our boy, Win9X.
My name is Peyton, you fuckhole. Also, I hate you and I resent that.
And finally, easily, my favorite YouTube friend, my YouTube friend I make the most videos with, my boy, I'm kidding, Gigan's Revenge.
We talk. Oh god.
What?
That's a dead.
These are the three hosts I've been teasing.
Yeah, I'm going to
feel
bed.
like it's pretty obvious.
When you can't see Liam in frames.
This is the closest you're gonna get to a face reveal right now. Alright.
Batman glasses.
Alright, so these three jokers were on a podcast before I was introduced into the mix. So I'm here now. You know these guys. You don't know who I am. And that's good.
Yes,
I can tell you everything about Peyton.
We did a podcast.
He lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
This is true.
He deals meth.
Mm-hmm.
He snorts glue at night.
My wife's name is Kyler White, yo.
Yeah, yo. He gets all of the ladies.
Yo.
Oh, come on, don't lie.
Right, he gets all the men. And his favorite Metallica album is Saint Anger.
I am killing you.
You're gonna die, Clouds.
My favorite Metallica album is actually this one.
The Black Album.
I'm
Yep,
a basic
I called
bitch.
it.
I
called it.
I don't know. Tell me.
My favorite's Red the Lightning.
It used to be a different one, but then I decided it was bad, actually. Alright,
Okay,
My
so
favorite album is probably...
basically, we were on a podcast, and everyone here except for Peyton, called Talking Pop with the Boys, and it was very bad, it was very unsuccessful, and it was very boring. Except Liam. Liam really likes it. I don't know why.
No, I like one episode.
Which
My favorite episode is season 2, episode 1. No, it's Moderator Monday, but I like season 2, episode 1 because I dropped a broom and broke a glass in the intro.
Please stop Liam.
Please keep the
So-
media on.
I'm trying to get my hair right, okay, buddy?
You had approximately an hour to do that. Alright.
It's fine.
Stop lapping.
I had a goddamn train of thought.
Okay, so I think that we had this thing called Moderator Monday, which was basically like we put one thing versus one thing. So like our episode wasn't.
It was
Jurassic Park
Godzilla
versus
versus Jurassic.
It was Jurassic Park vs. Godzilla.
Yeah, and and Ian and Liam debated, and I was the moderator, and then they had to give me points on why Godzilla was better than Jurassic Park, and then Ian would give me why Jurassic Park was better than Godzilla. I don't remember how it ended, but
You could have just called it like Judge the Shit Monday or something.
stop laughing.
What happened was actually, you had to say the plot of the movies and the gist of it, like give a brief summary, and then what happened was we would explain, plot and stuff, and whichever one you thought was more interesting in giving the plot, and you would choose that one, and you ended up choosing Liam's over mine, even though I had nothing written and literally did it all from memory, and he had to look up stuff.
It's because I had to look up because I forgot one minor little plot thing.
This podcast is not sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Fuck you, Peyton.
Or
I said
water.
Not. Or water.
Oh, I forgot my drink. Hold up.
take bets. What's it gonna be?
All right. Yeah. So now we're hopefully starting a successful podcast called Ripple Effect. I came up with the name courtesy of me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, what are we thinking, boys? Do we see ourselves doing this in 1 year from now?
Sure.
No. Yeah.
Wow, way to be a pessimist, asshole. I mean,
Maybe that's odd.
Yes, I do see ourselves doing this in a year.
You do?
not all of
Yeah,
them
I
are
do.
gonna be virtual. Can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
let's
doing
make
the
that
first
clear.
one virtually because I'm gonna be totally honest with you. We basically said we were gonna do this an hour before I hit the record button. But there's some episodes will be virtual like this, how it's set up right now, and then other episodes will be in person and we'll have actual intricate sets. Considering the fact that I have Shrek the Musical sealed on DVD in the background, I took about 5 minutes to make my set.
I gave him that.
I can't deny that. But yeah, I could see this happening in the future. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, so when I was watching some friends' podcasts, I did a little research on my own to like.
You were watching Impulsive, and you know it.
That too. I was watching a good friend of mine, Darkest707. No shade, no plug. He has a podcast, or used to, called the Nitro Type Podcast, and he and his friend talked about people, on their first episode, who they would want to have on the podcast, and I thought that was an interesting thing to talk about. So if we wanted, we can get into that. Is there anyone you guys in specific want on a future episode?
PewDiePie.
Realistic, of course.
PewDiePie.
Logan Paul,
Bro.
the guy from Japan.
Yeah, we talking about like friends, or we just talking about anyone in general?
Friends.
The dude in the back of the Street Fighter
realistic-
2 Zangief
How about
stage who's drinking alcohol for the entirety of the match.
I was thinking more like realistic people we can actually get on here.
I'm joking.
To be honest, just some friends, I guess. I don't know. Do the
You're really
stupidest.
putting me on the spot here, bro.
He's the captain.
Well, honestly, I have more connections to YouTube than you guys do, most likely. No.
Can I say his name, or do I go by his username?
Username? I don't know.
Well, just go by username.
Ace the Captain.
Oh. Yeah, I know that he would be really cool to have because, he's starting his own company and stuff.
We gotta get Doge Boy on here.
Oh, so true.
I definitely think having...
We should have Michael Bay on.
Imagine.
Let's just get naked.
Martini, gentlemen.
You guys should have me on this podcast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a pretty interesting person.
Yeah,
I
you guys
know.
should have me on the podcast.
The Win 9X episode.
That's
Win
all
that
day,
matchup.
every day, boys. This is stupid as shit. Alright.
But, I mean, there's one person in particular I probably want on this podcast.
It's me.
I'm thinking it's probably either Endercrafts or Darkest707 for the simple fact that I feel like it'd be a really good episode, or A Station.
I think A Station.
A Station
Yeah.
would be the other.
Doge Boy would be another one. Need to find something.
We should have Doja Cat.
Damn.
I cannot believe that we would have the entirety of garbage music on the podcast. That would be crazy.
Did you guys hear that she straight up called
They're a she?
no Doja Cat like was yelling at Will's actor because he leaked a conversation between the two of her asking for Joseph Quinn's number and called him a troll.
Noah Schnapp.
Yeah, she called Noah
Snap.
Schnapp a troll. Son of a bitch.
Which one does he play again?
He's Will Byers.
He's Will.
Gotta go one.
And with that, we have now officially lost our first host of the show.
Woo! Alright.
So, all right, let's see. What can we talk
else? Alright, so I had an idea when me and Robbie were planning this earlier. Am I allowed to use your name? Yeah. So we've all had a very interesting internet history, right? We've all done content a lot before. Let's go around the class and share.
I'm looking at you, Ian.
you do
Look at me.
realize that you just pointed at nobody. The point isn't gonna work. But I'll go first because I'm the one that brought this up. So yeah, I did say in that conversation I wouldn't link my YouTube channel, and I'm not gonna name it by name, but I'm gonna name something I've done before. Also, you said it out loud, so like, all right. So, how long has everybody else been doing YouTube?
6 years.
6. So 2016.
I would have to say, if I had to guess, like 2018 or 2019, I couldn't even tell you.
I have videos on my channel dating back to 2013.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So when I was about 7, I was doing something. I don't know if there's a better way to describe it other than I was doing something.
Okay, first of all, you're making it sound like you did something inappropriate.
No, I was just screaming
At
at the
7,
camera.
I became a porn.
Top 10 favorite murders I've committed. Gone sexual. Alright,
First of all, Jeffrey Dahmer, pause while you're at it.
Alright, so I did stuff when I was 7, which was basically stream into the camera and try to be funny at 7 years old while watching Fairly Odd Parents in the garage. So that stopped pretty quickly. So I did that from like 2013 to 2014. Took a break. And then came back in 2015 with Whipped Cream Gamer.
I really don't know, but why could I imagine you're the kid that like screamed to the like microphone after he like the ASMR on TikTok?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah. But Whipped Cream Gamer was something I did for about... Oh, we got a host back. Nice. Or at least we did. He's back. 2015.
Sorry if I'm interrupting. I just want to let the audience know I'm gonna be in and out because I'm babysitting right now, so I got to get back to making dinner. But yeah, I'm gonna be in and out this episode. Goodbye.
And he's dead again. So 2015, I started doing Whipped Cream Gamer, a name ripped off from another YouTuber. I did that for about 2 years consistently. Around 2018, I stopped. And for about like 2-ish years, I was just done. I didn't do anything with the channel. And then in 2020, I decided to start uploading again under Win9X, because that was the name I was going by just in general on the internet at that point. And we're here now with me at like 270 something subscribers with multiple videos over a couple thousand views. Things are chill. Somebody want to go next?
My YouTube past will lead into 500 other things I'm gonna end up talking about. So Ian, I know you didn't do a whole lot for a while. So you want to go?
So I started like 2018, 2019, I think in like January, I don't remember. Started off with Minecraft gameplay where like the first video I have is like just it's my hand literally in the, you can literally see, because I had an iPad. And what you could see what was propping up the iPad, and you could also see my hand because I couldn't accurately get around to use WASD. So I'm literally like, all you see in the camera is just...
Oh my god, you're kidding. I just realized what you mean.
I deleted it, I think, ever since, but I literally am in the camera frame doing this the entire time. You can't see my face, but you can see the screen and my hand like this.
That's hilarious.
So then, I think the next video I uploaded was a Pixel video that you can barely hear. Actually, yeah, you can barely hear it, because I'm like, okay guys, what's up? Because the name on YouTube used to be RaptorMan22 instead of Raptor Squad. I don't know why I changed it to Squad. Change it again. Stay tuned. Anyways, so then what happened was, it's like the next one is just me whispering, saying, and I'm just like, why did I upload that? And then another one I uploaded was my first vlog, where it's just me in my room being...
What a vlog.
Literally just me running around my room for like 2 minutes, and then I just went, done. And what was it?
I like to imagine that you were running around your room and then just bonk, hit stop record.
It literally, I have this big ass iPad and I'm just walking around. I'm just running around like this and the camera's shaking and everything. It's so bad. You're probably not gonna find it because I think I deleted a lot of the videos, but like literally it's just me running around like just doing this. It's so stupid.
How sad.
And then
How sad.
I did a collab with someone who we will not talk about. Wasn't too proud of that because literally I uploaded more videos than they did, and they uploaded one video and it got over 1,000 views, and I was like, really?
Sounds like someone I know.
I was like, the hell, man. I was like, I uploaded like twice the amount of videos and they ended up getting more views than I did. I was like, yeah, that's great. Great to know. So then, what was it? And then I decided to take a break for a little bit, which was the first time I showed my face with the camera, which was back in like, I can't even remember now. And then that happened, then I got back into it with more vlogs, and then that sucked, and then I ended up deleting a lot of those. Couldn't really do gaming as well. And then after that, I started collabing with Robbie and Liam and them to do the Thunderdome, and I didn't upload it on my channel at all. Ended up deleting a lot of videos in like 2021, and then more recently uploaded a newer video saying where I've been, because I've been kind of disappeared from the internet. But I am on Insta and stuff, so.
Is that it?
That was about it, because like I didn't have the technology nor the like that type of stuff or the space to really do what I wanted to do, and I don't have that technology to really post videos like that, like gaming.
Mm-hmm. Ian, you're forgetting one crucial part of your history. Guys, if you don't like the video, just don't watch it. Okay? Just like Markipliers and Pretty Pies and Jacksepticeye guys, just, you don't have to like, comment, subscribe, nothing. Just
Bro, you're gonna make him quit the podcast. Stop.
I can explain that video because literally what happened was there was just a hate comment on one of the videos, and I ended up taking that down. But it was just a hate comment, and it kind of put the breakdown on my YouTube channel, because I was just like, if you don't like my content, just fucking leave. No one cares. At the time, I was just gonna start cursing in my videos and say, well, fuck it, I don't care. No one's gonna hear me, so who cares? I said, like, so I was gonna be like, listen, if you don't like my content, get out of here, I don't care. But I didn't. I ended up just saying, just go leave and watch some other popular channel, because if my content ain't worth it, then why are you still here putting hate on it?
Righteous.
Yeah. Alright, well, while these two guys, okay, they did gaming videos, right? They were all about gaming. He ended up doing gaming anyways. In their younger years, they did gaming. In my younger years, I did gaming videos. Okay? They weren't good either. They were Roblox. I don't want to talk about it. It was a dark past.
Start talking.
But
that's the best time
I always enjoyed before now is making skits.
Yeah.
And when I was way younger, I made so many skits.
Hey, don't throw a Jaguar like that.
What?
Threw the Jaguar already.
I just realized the points you made there.
So we're gonna talk back to what I believe is my first ever skit that I've ever filmed with my face. Is called A Station. At the time went by That One Toad. That One Toad versus Ruby. It is still by far one of my most favorite videos I've ever made.
He doesn't have it.
And I don't have it. I deleted it due to COPPA. I was absolutely terrified as a 13-year-old boy. So, yeah. And so, when I filmed that, I had just started going on skit sprees. I made all these different skits. I don't even remember some of them. And then I also made, like, commentary videos at times, because I thought it'd be cool. I used to do this I wanted to start this, like, weekly show where it was, like, more like video essays of my reviews of things. I did something called Ribby Review, which will never be coming back.
Oh, come on. That would be so...
It took way too long. It got to the point where I had a team of me and 5 other people doing research, scripts, and there was no benefit out of it.
Here's the thing, Robbie. You need to bring it back on an anniversary, like I did with Bad Ads. That's what you gotta do, because that was really fun, and you know that. I loved making that video. Bad Ads 4 will happen. No one's gonna care, but that's happening.
When I make a review, I won't know what to make a review on. Also, I gotta review it, so I can't be anything biased for me. So I did that. I made Nintendo-related videos, not as much as I did now.
I'm a Nintendo bitch. Hold on, this is funny. I need to do something funny. Hold on.
I actually I'm gonna do a skit idea on my channel. So I actually do have a really good idea. Hopefully.
All right, continue.
All right. So, I even hosted my very own Smash tournament, which I am not proud of because I didn't have a capture card or I didn't have anything to record it. So I was just like Ian. I had to hold my phone and record it.
See, but here's the thing: the difference between me and you is I had an iPad that was like huge, and you can imagine me doing this the entire time and going and
okay, I think that the joke is dead now.
And just having to prop it up every time just to record.
Mm-hmm. And I really would love to do another Smash tournament. I had so many big plans this year for my 6 years on YouTube that I just wasn't able to make happen, sadly, due to timing.
Went down the drain.
Yep. But the cringiest content I've ever made comes from definitely when I was first starting YouTube back in 2016.
Ow.
I was a Roblox kid, like everyone else was in 2016, right?
I really wasn't.
So, like most kids. So
yeah.
I made Roblox content. Basically, that's it. So
sounds familiar.
You can imagine if a little kid who loves to play with toys also loved Roblox. When they released Roblox toys, that little kid got a crap load of Roblox toys. I never told these guys about this. This is
new information to me. I am so excited.
So my dad introduced me to video editing software called iMovie, which I still use for budget, which is leaving soon. Anyways, I used iMovie. I played around with it, and my dad, before I played around with it, I didn't know what to make, you know? My dad was like, make something with your toys. You know? I was like, okay. So,
and thus Ribby started a 17 million subscriber stop-motion animation channel that he hasn't told any of us about
It wasn't
today.
stop motion. It wasn't stop motion. I really, really wish I still had the videos, because they are so cringy, I'm sure. I started this thing called Robot Attack, where I used to be obsessed with shows that were like a murder mystery, and people would get picked off one by one.
Like murder. Yeah,
and then, but I was like a really I was into the YouTube Red shows as well when they were coming out, so I really liked the show Escape the Night, which is kind of what I based it off of.
And Logan Paul's YouTube Red movie was not good, and I will never accept anyone who says it was.
Anyways, I started this thing called Robot Attack, where it was this robot on the loose. You know, I had a little Roblox toy that was a robot, and it would go around, and it would be the people would try to have to figure out things to advance on to escape, and then they would have to vote each other into like a challenge of sort, and then the loser would feel the wrath of the robot, because I don't feel like saying the word. They would the robot would game end them.
So Squid
What did I walk into?
So what we walked into is we were doing our internet background on YouTube basically, and Robbie decided he wanted to do his last, but you weren't
a while, and it was worth it.
All right. So
I'm not done.
Hold on. I basically came up here to say, I'll be back here permanently soon. I'm almost done.
Why would you do that?
God.
Because I wanted to interrupt whatever the fuck you were doing.
What an ass.
Anyways,
I know. It's in the name.
for years I've been wanting to redo it because I never actually finished it.
But you don't have the Roblox toys, let me guess.
I don't have Roblox toys, and I was going to make it live action or something like that. I was going to actually do that because I thought it'd be really funny. And I never was able to do it. And that's where the skit things came into. Now there's one more thing that I never told any of you about. And only very, very few people know about it.
And now the entire internet knows, so.
Now the entire internet will know. And I did actually post about it on my YouTube channel when I was way younger. I was into the skits, and I one day decided, before I actually say this, my YouTube channel was never always Ribby. Okay? I think Ian knows this.
It was...
Used to be Snow Guard. It's very cringy, I know. I was like 9 or 10. Okay, leave me alone.
Yeah, I was about to say, because it used to be a different name. It never used to be Ruby. I remember telling me that.
And so it went from Snow Guard to Snow Guard is Gamer when I made gaming content. But before that, it was just Snow Guard 24? 25? Yes. One of the two? And I decided, since I was into making skits and I was into, into making skits and into making these Roblox related things, I made a trailer with my Roblox toy called the Snow Guard movie trailer.
You were giving me a perfect segue, but I'll let you finish.
And here's the funny thing about it. So, the Snow Guard movie, I was like introducing characters, and I said, Matthew, being played by Matthew. And I went to school the next day and told my friends who I had in the video that they are going to be in a video called the Snow Guard movie. And so many of them were like, well, you can't just do that. You gotta ask me before that. I was like, oh yeah. So I asked them, they were still down. And one person in particular, Ace Station, can talk to you about it. We actually made the very first Snow Guard movie teaser. It is a live action teaser of Matthew, Ace Station, walking through the woods in the snow. And that's it. And that's the only teaser that was ever released to the internet. And the only reason I deleted it before Copra was because at the time I got a comment with a link. I clicked on the link and I got horrified by some certain things I saw. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I got so scared, I deleted the comment and then proceeded to delete the video. And it's gone off the face of the internet. Kind of, not really.
I mean, technically, on forever. You could still pull it back up, but
if I could, I would. But that's the only teaser I have ever dropped for the movie, and I even had a script. I was making a script. I think the script I got to 30 minutes worth of script.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna make it 4 parts, and each part was 30 minutes, each releasing every, I think, couple months, from what I remember.
See, now here's the thing, Robbie. Considering we have Dome, you could use some of this.
Yeah, when is the Snow Guard movie being revived?
The Snow Guard movie will be revived at the 10-year anniversary of release. How about that?
Confirmed.
Dude,
Vote it.
2026. The Snow Guard movie.
Vote it.
And
I did put that on Instagram.
With that Roblox movie whole show idea, you could do that on Dome as well now.
I could. Here's the thing, right? If you ever want to see my face, go and search up Dome Studios and you can actually see my face. That's the only time you will actually see my face on the internet right now. And there's a thing called God's Household that I'm in. You'll know who I am because these 3 idiots are also in it.
Hi.
I'm the main character.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you were. We got it.
You're in today's.
Alright, so segueing off of that, this is so much less interesting now that I've heard this story. But you said you were doing this around what, 2000? When was this movie getting produced? 17, 18? At the exact same time, I was working on a Whipped Cream Gamer movie.
Oh my god!
What are we talking about?
Robbie said he was making a movie
based off
about his Roblox toy YouTube videos, and that's all.
And that is all the time I have. I'm an.
But yeah, it was nowhere near as far in production as Ribby's. What I did was I have an idea of what I think the script was. It was going to be a hybrid between a Roblox machinima, where it was like Roblox gameplay with like edited like stuff to make it like a story, and live action. It was going to merge between the two. I had a gimmick where I had a badge which was yellow and blue that I'd be wearing in real life. And when I press it, it would switch to Roblox mode for action scenes. And then in real life would be the more like, you know, less action-y stuff. I think the plot was a famous Roblox hacker had come back to destroy Roblox. And me and a couple of friends had to stop him, forming the Robloxian Secret Agent Society. Or something like that.
Real life. Just like real life.
Just like real life.
I'm sorry, I can't take this shit seriously. That's too funny.
It's so dumb. And I have proof that this existed on my Roblox profile. Because I had you were t-shirts you could put on your Roblox character, which went over clothes. I was going to have a black polo with black jeans as my real life thing. I was going to replicate that in real life. And then what I was going to do was have a t-shirt with the little badge on and put the badge on my actual shirt in real life. And it was going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible. I didn't end up actually writing a script or anything, so there's not much I can actually show you of that. But I assure you it was happening, and I am never going to bring it back. Because what the hell am I going to do to bring that back?
Can I ask something? What did you guys really talk about while I was gone?
Basically just our YouTube history.
Can I talk about mine in a second?
Yes.
Yeah, in a second. I just want to bring one more thing. So, the thing with the idea of the Snow Guard movie was I was originally supposed to play Snow Guard. I was going to be Snow Guard and everything. But I think from what I remember, Matthew got casted to play me.
What?
I wanted to put on the director role in one of my videos. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Matthew and I know. So he was going to play me, and I was going to be the guy behind the chair, you know, doing the director role. I was even thinking about putting myself as a cameo, but I wanted to be behind the scenes for one of my this is like my big skit, right?
Okay, I can see that. This makes sense, but that's just so dumb to be like. That's like, I guess, I don't know. Imagine they make a biopic about Tom Holland, and they have Tom Holland directing it instead of being Tom Holland in the movie about Tom Holland. Like, that's what this is kind of like, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, it was really stupid. And I just remember it was an action movie, right? I had comic relief character, which I don't remember who it was. I know I casted them, they were the comic relief, and they were meant to act exactly how they act in real life. But I wasn't the comic relief.
So like what you are with Kong.
Yeah. I was never...
And to a lesser extent, me with Rodan.
I wanted to be the guy behind the chair. And then Matthew and I...
You're the guy in the chair!
Huh?
You're the guy in the chair.
I have no fucking clue what they're referencing. I'm just trying to look cool.
Alright.
Cameraman.
Cameraman.
Beep.
There's one thing I also forgot, is that YouTube groups were also a thing.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if you guys
really?
did YouTube groups before us. I won't call us a YouTube group. I mean, it's pretty safe to say.
Close.
Anyways.
I'm not looking at my focus board. I'm actually pulling up something because I have to quote something quick.
Part of my first ever YouTube group, very early, it was me, my sister, my cousin, no, two of my cousins. I think that's it. And we started a channel, and we even made the video.
Oh God!
Reenacting Gifts Challenge was our first and only video. I don't know why I remember that. We literally took GIFs, showed it to the camera, and then reenacted them.
The fuck?
You know,
okay,
I don't know.
I am not fully confident in saying some of the weird stuff that I've done in my old channels because of that story. Thank you, Robbie.
And so,
thankful you weren't here when I was sharing.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, I'm gonna have fun listening to this when it comes out.
Anyways, then there was one more YouTube group There's one more YouTube group I joined before not ever doing YouTube groups again. Was one called King.
SMP.
Oh, sorry, yeah, maybe that's a group. Anyways,
It's close enough.
yeah. So then I'll get to that in a second. I was part of something called King Hub with my friend Matthew, or at the time that one Toad, now A Station. And his sister, along with a friend of his named, now known I think as Marcus. On, you know, he has a very successful music career now. Anyways, we were in some kind of like group, and we never made a video. It never really released. It just, we were part of this group. I advertised it, I think, and that was it. But yeah, and then now obviously there's Mid SMP, which I'm still currently a part of, but it's not really a YouTube group because.
Now, on the topic of YouTube groups, I think now is the best time to say this is a joke. I am reviving the Whipped Cream Gamer YouTube group I tried to do called Tubers United. This is another tangent. So, Tubers United, with the subtitle of Young Creators United. How did I not find that problematic? So, this is dumb, but I wanted to mention this when YouTube groups were a topic. I wanted me and a couple of quote-unquote content creator friends that I had in my elementary school.
Elementary.
We're gonna get in an argument every single episode. You are not.
It's elementary.
We're gonna save that. Nope. Shut up. In my elementary, that's not right, school, we all made YouTube videos, and the kind of thing where we all had a camera and we all made YouTube videos. But I wanted us to have a unified group, like Normal Boots or something like that. Basically just a YouTube group. So I tried to do it with the name of Tubers United. Young Creators United. League,
Tubers Unite.
It's time for the boys to revive that, because it's a terrible idea and I think it'd be funny.
I really don't know why I find that so funny.
It had an intro.
Coming this summer, Justice League, the
Tubers United. But yeah, Tubers United coming back 2066.
Hey, that's 40 years after the Snow Guard movie.
Yeah! Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Yeah, Liam, you go. Liam.
Ooh.
So, do I just give, like, my entire history on YouTube?
Sure.
You don't have to give your entire. You can do
Alright, I'm gonna give a 50-minute lecture about, light physics.
I don't want to edit that.
Okay, so, basically, really, Jet? Really? You have to fly over the house right now? Okay, pressure's on me. So, my name is Geigen's Revenge.
Hi, Geigen's Revenge.
Are we in?
This isn't AA.
Are we in AA?
Exactly. So
Straight talk only in this room.
Hey, shut the fuck.
Freddy's.
No.
Dream Warriors was good.
I have a highlighter.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
And this is when the podcast falls apart.
I used to go by Movie Talk 67. That was they still call me that, and they still slip up sometimes. But I currently make I basically will watch something that I haven't seen in a really long time and just do a deep dive analysis on it very poorly.
One of those videos.
Yeah, they're all except for the one currently bobbing his head. The uncool one.
The uncool one, bam.
So I do that, and yeah, there's gonna be more to come. I just I need to sleep.
Alright, anyway, the Snow Guard movie.
I think we've officially covered everything about the Snow Guard movie, Robbie.
Coming out 2066.
But wait, who's the? I'm in it. I'm in it.
No, you're not.
No.
It's gonna go on.
The Snow Guard movie comes out on the 10th anniversary of the Ribby YouTube channel in 2026. You said?
Yes, August.
Really? That's when you're gonna put it out?
No.
The Whipped Cream Gamer movie gets revived August 31st, 2025.
Yeah, the Movie Talk 67 video comes out February 14th.
Liam, you were here when I was talking about the Whipped Cream Gamer movie, right?
No.
Do I want to go over it again? Because it's really... No, you know what? You can watch the...
No, don't go over it. No, Peyton,
Yeah.
don't go over it. I'll just listen to the podcast like you guys should.
iTunes... No, just kidding. We're not putting this one on iTunes yet. I do want to say if we do end up doing that, we're going to backport all the episodes that weren't on there to it, but that's a different thing for a different time. We're
Ian, get off your phone!
Get off your phone, Ian!
Ian, the phone is the one that's showing me right now.
Can you show us the bitch baby rabbit?
You want to see the rabbit?
Yes, show us the bitch baby rabbit.
By the way, I have a rabbit.
Well, it's their, I don't remember what it is, but there they are. The bitch baby rabbit. I cannot wait.
Was that the bite of 87?
Shut up.
Was it the bite of 87?
Was that the bite of 87? They're all Five Nights at Freddy's fans, I'm not.
It's the bitch baby rabbit.
And now your Xbox games are in frame.
Yes!
Fixed. Alrighty. Well...
It's very casual.
Yeah.
Real quick, just move it out the way.
We're at about 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam, you
just got here.
20 of that.
You missed about 20 of that, yes.
I'm
I'm not totally done yet. I feel like we could get a couple more.
I'm not done yet.
We still have to share what we did over the summer, guys. How are we gonna know what's going on in 4th grade if we don't share what we did over the summer?
I have a suggestion.
Alright.
Why don't we all go around and say at least one thing we're going to do on our YouTube channel coming up?
Oh,
Ooh,
easy
I like
dub.
that.
Easy dub. I guess now it's time for the official announcement.
Yeah,
End of an Era, episode 2, Guitar Hero.
He's gonna direct.
Shit that's going to start on our YouTube channel, even Dome Studios.
Peyton, go first.
Okay. So, I have a few things in the pipeline for Win Night X. The about to come out one is End of an Era, episode 2, Guitar Hero, which I anticipate being done by the middle of October because the script is almost done. I'm going to record everything about it, and I'm going to get it out.
Can I be in it?
Come over on Saturday, and yes.
Yes.
Because I need better guitar. I need better 2-player footage. So, and then also in the pipeline is we have 2 more episodes of Bad Ads planned. The joke is that the last one wasn't the last one. And now, I think me and Robbie have discussed this a lot. And this is where the fun part comes in. Everybody in this chat is going to be in that.
Fuck yeah.
I've got characters lined up, at least 2 for each person.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But it'll probably come out. Here's the thing. Don't get excited like it's coming out soon.
It's not coming out soon. The initial plan was they were going to be yearly episodes. I wanted to rush out part 4 because I really liked the idea for it. Schedule fell through. It's getting pushed to next year, and I'm going to stick to the yearly part. So every year for the next 2 years, if plans fall through the way they should, Bad Ads episodes will come out. But the 5th one's the last one, and we have something really, really special planned for that one. So you're not going to want to miss it. Aside from that, there's also the Cishet Part 2 video that nobody cares about, but I really just wanted to mention Bad Ads and Guitar Hero because those are the 2 that I really like.
Go.
Okay.
Alright.
No,
Yeah.
Liam.
It's your turn.
Currently, I am writing the script for my Transformers Prime Season 3 Revisited video. What?
Oh wait, isn't the should we announce the other thing that you're writing a script for quickly?
What?
What?
The other Transformer thing, or no?
Oh, yeah,
No,
no, he's talking about the thing.
We'll wait for that.
Okay.
We'll wait when that's more organized.
To be announced, boys.
Basically, another thing that I have going,
Don't say anything about
Peyton and I haven't really confirmed, but we were talking about Breaking Bad, and I mentioned how I liked the one scene where they were talking about Left 4 Dead 2, and I mentioned I've never played Left 4 Dead 2. So
right,
Peyton and I
we're playing that. We are going to do a play.
Yeah, we might do a Let's Play of Left 4 Dead 2.
Left 4 Dead is such a good game.
Left 4 Dead is awesome, man. I was unironically shocked he had never played it.
Yeah, I've never played it. And another thing that I have in the works is I'm gonna be ranking all the Mortal Kombat games.
Yes.
Alright, so number 1 is Mortal Kombat Special Forces on the PlayStation 1. The game is so fun!
Other than that, though, there's not really much outside of maybe just, update. Just a channel update.
Another one?
No, I've only given one.
I want to hear what
so that
Raptor...
way I can specify that it's not going to be a Transformers channel.
Alright, Raptor
Because I don't want to be
22.
I don't want to be
Share what's in the bag. We need to know what's going to come next for the best YouTube channel. Raptor Squad 22.
Yeah, we did something.
The fans are hungry.
You said something about
the fans.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We need to hear.
I haven't written anything for it yet, but I have a semi-small skit coming up that'll probably turn into a little series. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it.
We're such assholes.
Ow, that hurt.
And then, I think it's a very hard maybe, but I might do something with the drums. I'm not too sure yet. That's a very hard right now.
I like this.
And then I'm gonna be I know that you've all said not to do this. I'm gonna probably stream on Twitch just random ass gaming.
Hope you like your 50-50 deal.
Twitch for cancer.
Okay, first of all, I don't have a way to film gaming videos like that anymore.
Hope you like 50-50 split.
I'm not doing it for revenue. I'm just doing it because I want
50-50 split, ow.
to play on Switch and have
I get
fun.
1/4 of the cut.
As
Twitch is taking 50%.
Yeah, Twitch is going 50-50 with its monetary give out, which is just like it's like they're cut. My favorite part about all of that, this is a totally unrelated tangent, I'm sorry. They said that the reason for it was server costs. You're owned by Amazon. Amazon literally runs like 75% of the internet at this point. So
It runs my household.
So that's
I'm sorry, it's just dumb to me. Stop making me want coffee.
I'm drinking water.
As of anything
Coffee
else,
mug.
I don't really see me doing anything else. I might try do more updates. I don't know, but as of right now, that's the major things I see. And also, I'll be working with Dome Studios to release that stuff.
All right, so before he talks about how he has 17 sex tapes planned, we should probably go over what's next. We should probably go over what's next for Dome because we've kind of been gaslighting that the entirety.
I will go over that in a second. I'm the only one who really has information on it, so you guys will just ask questions. But
I was under the impression we all knew what was coming and that we had one thing planned.
Let me add another thing. Another thing that will be probably coming out on my channel, I do not know yet, is going to be some music. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to write lyrics and stuff like that. Don't put your hopes up for that yet.
And alright, go ahead.
Let me go over my channel. Yeah. My channel specifically first. I am honestly, these guys, they aren't uploading daily. No, I'm going to be coming back, as you guys have seen from the videos that I've been posting already. I've been coming back with a video every single day. Is it a lot of work? Yes. But I've been posting it every single day, as you've seen, by the time this comes out. And that's honestly just gonna be the way. You know, like I said, I'm gonna keep. I think it's still funny to make a video every single day until I get in a relationship, which is just an excuse for me to make a video.
He finally admits it.
Yeah.
You told me this. He's told
all of us this.
Right now, he's gonna be making videos for the next 10 years.
We're all gonna be 30. We're all gonna be 40.
Don't forget the 40 deal. Don't forget the 40 deal.
Oh yeah, the 40 deal. I can't wait.
Ian, we're gonna be 39. It's like, all right.
Do we wanna explain that joke, or do we leave that one on the
No.
I'll leave that one.
That.
Anyways, that's basically my channel. It's just gonna at the moment it's just daily uploading. You'll see some maybe big videos from time to time, but
When's Win 9X v Ribby?
That's all on you.
No,
Wait,
I still need a
Ian,
collabs.
you know what we need to do?
No, Liam, don't
Ian.
even suggest it.
You know what
No,
we need to do now?
no.
Wait,
No,
I
no,
just
now that we
realized this is a
have
genius
I was gonna
idea.
get-
This is a
I'm gonna
well. Here's the
confirm
thing:
it.
the ending of that video isn't definitive.
We gotta bring
It's
back
funny.
Ian versus Liam.
You
Liam?
can't. Oh, I was gonna be talking about that before I got into specific things for Dome.
Go.
So, with Dome, I have news since it's basically mine. I'm kidding.
Fuck.
Liam and me
Pass.
who own.
Wouldn't do it.
It's Liam and me who own Dome. Don't worry, Dome. But I've been
Yeah, I have the
trying-
Leafs tattooed on my back.
I have been thinking, and not storyboarding yet, but in my mind, thinking of Ian versus Liam, which will be something that hopefully comes up before the end of the year. Just because Dome, it's dry. There's no content for one reason.
Zero
One
earned.
reason only is because I am still making the
Household.
Godzilla Household Season 2. We are confirming it is still happening.
Yeah,
I
it's still a
swear.
thing.
So
We're just
bear with
all
us.
super
Hang on.
busy and working on it.
Can I actually get into reasons why it's taking so long?
Because we all have a life, unlike
Yeah,
back
me-
in March. We didn't.
Okay, so reasons for why it's taking us so long to write it is because we're jumping through so many different plot holes, so many different stories, and we all have lives now, and school has been involved. So now we have to like write on top of keeping up with a lot of other stuff. So it's a lot harder to just keep on writing for a show that we're trying to now push out and also keep up with our actual real lives outside of the podcast and outside of our channels and stuff.
Hi, my name
So-
is Season 2 Rodan. Can I be a character this time?
So season two will come out. I know it will. It's gonna take a while, but it will come out. Rest assured, it will come. Not like Cobra Kai, where it's gonna pump out another season within the next few months.
Yeah, we're
You said
very
come
busy.
4 times.
However, I can also confirm. I make it sound like this is long, but it is. Season 2 is 4 parts.
Ow.
Damn, I
4
forgot.
parts.
I've actually talked to Robbie
Consisting-
about this, so I know everything he's about to say.
Actually, there's one thing. Consisting from 24 at the least, up to 30 episodes.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, that's a lot of choreograph.
I literally haven't heard anything
Yeah,
about this.
Ian, you and I are gonna have a
My
lot of
lack
fun.
of acting is gonna hurt.
For
My-
the simple reason of there is so much to explain before we can get into the juiciness of season 2. that
Never
really-
phrase it like that again.
I'm gonna have so much fun kicking Liam's ass again.
I am
So there is
sincerely
so
hoping I
much-
get to be a character this time, as opposed to just kind of showing up.
Wait.
We'll write
There's
later.
There's a lot of characters that have to be introduced, a lot of build up to go to the parts.
Yeah.
So the first part's mainly don't expect much action. You know, there will still be some, but just expect the first couple episodes to kind of
It's
basically
a lot.
what's
It's a lot.
happening. If you haven't seen season 1, go watch it and come back and watch this. It's like an hour until
Except don't watch episode
Drink
4.
it with alcohol. It's the only way to watch. Okay, we do not condone drinking alcohol.
So
Watch it with that.
Hey, he does.
Go
He
watch
likes white. No, just kidding.
if you've seen it, which I'm sure none of you have, I'm sure none of you viewers have seen it, but you know, if you
You
want the
should,
ending spoiled for you,
No, shut up.
I died.
Keep it vague. No,
no. I already said to go watch it because I said spoiler alert. So if you watch now, it's not our fault, it's yours because you decided to ignore
just
spoiler alert.
said it.
I know. Basically, at the end, a character, I'm not going to get into the name, dies, and another character becomes evil, and we have all these characters in the universe now, along with more characters we're introducing, that we have to basically show where they are, what they're doing, with the exception of one character I'm not getting into, who will not be showing up.
Batra. No.
But there's one character not showing up. It's explained in season 2 when season 2 comes out. It's explained in the very first episode, so you'll know who it is. Not getting into it, like I said. But
you're not doing a very good job of hiding it. He's
No.
trying to be cool and coy about what he's doing.
What
Anyways.
guys? Sorry, I fell asleep.
We know.
Season 2 will be consisting from anywhere from 24 to 30 episodes, consisting of 4 to at most 5 parts.
And I
Probably
might
4.
actually be a character this time.
You joined
Yeah.
late.
From what I know,
And I might actually not die this time.
Ah,
actually
good one.
I'm not gonna try spoiling season 2, but from what I know, Rodan does get to be.
I know that we've inked around my character actually doing something of significance this time. Thanks.
Yeah.
I've actually been
Is
lagging.
Minya gonna do anything?
No, here's the thing. I've been thinking about what I
God.
want to do with the character. I'll go into this when we're not on podcast. But given
Yeah.
this jacket as a secret pocket, I wanted to give him a hidden gun. Just give him
You should
that's
put a
his thing.
blast in there.
One, I want him to be a genuine, like, different character that's
Aiden.
not... Here's the thing, I don't just want him to be deadpan this time. This is completely unrelated, I know. I want to actually give him a character this time. And I want part of that to be he just has all of the guns. Bro just, for some reason, decided he wants to be a firearm enthusiast. Bro gets knocked out like, haha, I have a smaller gun. You know, stuff like that. But I'm not going into that right
Pull
now.
the shotgun
Oh,
out of
Peyton,
the
Peyton,
bag.
Peyton. And then you'll just go, oh yeah.
Pretty much is what I would be doing.
No,
with a
but-
mix of genuine character. Because I want to actually try to act a little bit.
Peyton, even better, you screaming is you just pulling a shotgun at your ass.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
well that's
so- One thing that I have to get clear about season 2 is that due to there's going to be 4 to 5 parts consisting from anywhere from 24 to 30 episodes. It's going to take a while, and season 2 part 1 will not start airing. We really wanted to go for either really late, like December of this year to very early next year, but that simply will not be happening. I don't even have a time, just for the exception of 2023. Sometime in 2023, season 2 will start airing. We
Yeah.
just don't have an estimated time for you guys, but there's still more Dome content coming out. You know, like Ian versus Liam. I plan to have that as like a little mini movie. You know, you got the Snow
this
Guard
time-
movie.
I'm actually going to take a note on an idea. Hold on.
Choreograph.
So,
I
if I could
really
actually
want to
quickly
do-
throw an idea out for Dome, piggybacking off of Ian versus Liam, I had an idea that obviously this might not even get into the podcast. I might just cut this. I don't know. What I'm thinking is, one, Liam, you're doing a very good statue right now. Two, the Great YouTuber Tournament is what I was thinking of calling it. Something like that. Pretty much, we retool Win 9X versus Ribby. Everyone in Dome that actively is in Dome has this, like, tournament bracket. And it's just a giant-ass set of fights and shit. With some, like, I don't know.
I'm down.
This sounds fun just because I'm, one, salty I didn't get a lot of fight scenes in Godzilla Household and want to do more of those. Two, I just want to do more skits in general. And
Hey,
three,
what are you talking about? You killed me. You killed one of my characters.
well, I killed you in the idea that I was a different character, and I wasn't even on camera. I just want to do something dumb, and I think that we could, one, retool the Win 9X v Ribby thing that probably will have to be retooled, because honestly I think it's kind of a clunky video, and tie it into that, and make this cool little dumb mini arc while people wait for what they actually subscribed for. Hear me out.
Yeah, and then we also have the other projects that will go along.
But that's just me throwing an idea out there.
Yeah,
We
no,
originally, with my thought of Dome, prior to it, I wanted something with, what's the word? I wanted something like consistent. And the thing was, I was transforming and retiring the YouTube channel I currently own to go and pursue doing skits full time with Ian, Liam, and at the time I didn't know Peyton, but I'm sure Peyton would have joined.
Absolutely.
So that was my original goal. I even started Ribby Studios. It was my own studio where we did skits, and that never happened. We filmed a video or two, but we never uploaded them. They never got edited. And I realized I don't want to get into the videos.
I don't
But
remember
they
these.
weren't. They just weren't it, and I had a whole crew. I mean, Ian Lee and they remember this. I had like 15 actors at least, with a makeup artist, prop designer.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, is
Right.
it?
Was this Dread
No,
the
it's-
Dead?
No, this is not Dread the Dead. I'll get into that in a second. This was just for the whole entire studio, and the
1
makeup
hour,
artist
by
is
the
now. The makeup artist is not who you guys are thinking. But I had all these people, and I even made like little mini contracts, as in like, like, hey, if you really want to do this, if you're sure you want to do this, sign this. And it was basically saying if the channel also did really good, that you would get a cut. Just
Yeah.
that way it was fair. Like, I was thinking of like a 5 to 10% cut, maybe 5. I was thinking like 5, 6. It was like a number where the specific people I had, if there was no more to join, that was the percentage of the revenue you got from the video, if you
Yeah.
worked. And then it just all fell. And basically, my co, you could say director, but really my
Your co-writer.
I guess you could say, was Haley. You guys never met her. Well, you guys did, but I'm talking about to talk to people on the podcast. She's never been in a video. Her and I worked on it. Like, I'm talking spending hours up to like 3 o'clock in the morning working on this studio with scripts, video ideas, and what we need people for, skits, and then the people we need for them. Sadly, it never worked out. But it was going to do really well, I'm pretty sure, if we actually did it. Problem was, that means we were really trying. I was trying to go for the release schedule of 2 to 3 videos a week with skits.
Yeah, that wasn't. I'm sorry.
At the time, with the amount of actors I had, would have been possible.
Oh.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, but like not the first
Now, with
No
everybody
That would have
growing
never
up,
worked.
after about a year, if that would not happen.
No.
It
Hell,
go to
I'm
like
gonna
one
be
every
honest
2
with
weeks.
you. That would have been bad even at the time. That's a fucking like full-time commitment. 2 to 3 episodes a week. That is.
Yeah, but you also got to remember, it wasn't going to be like Ian Liam and me in every single video.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Like
Like
one
different.
video would have Ian Liam and me, and the next video could have like Haley, me, and Matthew.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
like,
it
wasn't always the same people.
probably
but-
talking about the thing as well.
Anyways, let me get into the last thing we'll talk about today. Dread the Dead, a project we worked on that never ever got released, and Peyton knows
I
nothing.
know
we
stuff
told him
about
it.
this.
Yes, but he doesn't. He was never on it because
No.
we didn't know much.
Yeah,
This was,
I'm the freshest addition to everything here. I met Robbie in about like it would have been a year ago now,
About a year ago.
and he introduced me to these losers, and now we're on a podcast together. Is the abridged
You
history.
want to talk about pain and misery and a bunch of writing?
Now-
Dread the Dead.
We had at least 30 people on the project.
1 second, hang on. I actually need to. So
We-
We had
my character,
Shut up.
My
it's getting
character, guys?
something.
My character had a weapon. I still have never used it for any projects to this day. Oh shit!
so Dread the Dead was judging by the name, you probably know, a zombie apocalypse show. Because at the time we were all really obsessed with The Walking Dead.
Is that Black?
And-
It's in Nation and all those.
Yeah, it was a zombie apocalypse show that was basically just the same exact thing as Walking Dead, except it was more seasons of war than Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And-
In the end, it was gonna be literally just season 8, where it was nothing but war.
Season 8 of Walking Dead, except put that in like 8 seasons of a show, with 2.5 seasons of build up for a war that would last way too long. That's
Yeah,
if you know about war, which
and
was
then-
basically. And
like,
we
there
had
were-
at least 20 to 25 actors, including
was gonna
background zombie actors.
I was
Liam
gonna be the
middle
main character.
I was like the second main. Ian was the villain. We
There-
had to make two and then 2 makeup artists, and then 1 that was going to be trained by one of the main makeup artists to make it faster. She was also all of the makeup artists were characters on the shows, or were going to be characters in the show. Problem was we didn't have a budget to make every single person look like a zombie, be able to wash it off, and which is why we had people who were dedicated to being just a zombie, which was really difficult because we had ideas to do things with like herds of zombies, which.
And you guys had this in like middle school, right? How recent are we talking?
We're talking literally like this project got discontinued in May of 2021.
Really? So this was but when did it start?
It started like late 2020.
Got it.
Maybe like early like January 2021. So this was
like a 6-ish month project
that we've been working on. There were so many scripts that we kept doing. There was at least 10 different episode 1 scripts.
Wow.
Oh my god, yeah.
I
actually remember I have a story that I'd like to mention.
Go ahead.
I actually remember one time, Peyton, Ian, Robbie, and I were having a sleepover, and we decided, hey, let's reenact one of the let's do a script read. And there was a scene where my character was gonna be like getting tackled by a zombie. And so Ian decided to stand in for the zombie, and there was this big ass fucking mattress that we put on top of me, and Ian's over there just like, get the fuck off me.
I remember putting so much time into that show, and it just completely flopping. Because I remember I literally wrote like a good portion of episode 1, a good portion of episode 2, 3, and 4, and was writing 5. And then Robbie said, this script sucks. And I said, you know what? Fair. I'm going to be dead honest with you. There was so much line read that it just, like, you literally had to know how to memorize. That's how bad, like, you had to memorize your entire. It just.
Yeah, we were just taking people who were, like, my friends or their friends and getting them. We were literally posting about it on like private Instagrams.
We were like, come
because we needed this was a project that needed hundreds of people, and we didn't have that.
Okay.
And even if we got the people, there was no way we were funding it. I hate to say
funding for the show would have cost thousands, and as 14, maybe 15-year-old children don't have thousands of dollars.
I was about to turn 16 at the time, I think.
Do you have thousands of dollars?
Yeah, but like there was no I hate to say this, there was no way we were gonna do that with how much. I mean, we literally had like I guess like 10 different scripts for each episode at one point in time, and it was just
and we had a complete overview of how it like the entire show was gonna go. We had a whole plan to film like from like the first season was going to be filmed in the summer of 2021. We were going to film it all in June and July, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we would film in June, not in July, and then in August, and then if we need, and then reshoots. It would come out October 2021, and then we were gonna obviously release 1 a week. I think there was about 6 episodes, right? Was it 6?
It was like 10. I remember.
It was 10.
It was 10 episodes. And then we left season 1 on a way where it could also just stay like over, or it could continue. And then we had like 10 episodes for each season, and we planned so much that we were going to have 8 seasons. And those 8 seasons would be coming out like if we got October 2021 release, those next 7 seasons would be coming out and be done and filmed and posted by the end of 2024.
Yeah, basically when we're
graduating. Hell of a release schedule.
If we were going by this plan, Robbie, what season would we be on right now?
We'd be
now, 3.
We'd be in the 5 or 4.
Damn, that's actually kind of crazy.
No, we went 4 or 5. We'd be in 3 right about now. Probably.
I think we would probably be in 3, but we would be writing scripts for 4 and then moving on to film 4.
You know what's crazy about this? A year ago, we were talking about bringing back Household. because we didn't bring it back until because there was a little period where we just stopped uploading episodes.
That is true.
And we decided to bring it back one day because literally the first day Ian and I met Peyton, we made a Godzilla household episode.
Yeah, I was part of like the big revival.
Yeah,
literally just because
awesome.
it's literally the story about that is funny. If I can quickly just kind of, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know we're about to end, but I just want to articulate that. So, I met this guy before I met both of these guys in a health PE class last year. So, me and him talked during that, and eventually in like October, I remember it was right before Halloween because I was only able to stay there for a couple of hours, and I was like, yo, mind if I come over to your place? I've got nothing going on. So we organized a time. I'm at his place, and as it turns out, these two guys are showing up. I've never talked about this to anyone because I was like just kind of chilling, and I was like, I wore a blue shirt with blue jeans, and that is why Rodan in every single goddamn episode wore that stupid blue shirt and dumb blue jeans. We're not going into that.
There's another thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, did you not finish?
If you want to quickly butt in, I'm gonna continue after that.
Alright, so after we filmed and after Halloween, like, it was literally the next week, like, I started talking to Peyton a little bit more, and I was just like, we called once, and I was just like, we were talking about Xbox 360.
We were playing Halo.
Yeah, we were playing Halo, and I was just like, oh, this guy's awesome, and I literally was just like, hey man, you wanna stay the night at my house? And he was like, sure man. And then, like, I was talking to Robbie after he left, and I was like, yeah, so after Peyton stayed the night, and he was like, wait, Peyton? Like my Peyton? I'm like, in my head, I was like, dude, I was like, yeah, Peyton. He stayed the night at my house, we played Halo, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We had 3D Doritos.
We had 3D Doritos, and we were playing the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode, or was that a different time?
Yeah, and we were making fun about how Liu Kang was too masculine for Mortal Kombat.
Stop there. That dies.
Yeah,
that goes with us to the grave. But, back to when I met these jokers. I had no idea they were going to film. So they showed up. Ian showed up first, and we played, I think it was Smash Bros. For a bit. And then Liam shows up. My initial impression of Ian is, oh, he's cool. I see Liam, I'm like, okay, I'm either going to love this guy, or I'm going to tolerate him. I don't know, you gave me vibes of, like, a grunge kind of guy at the time, because I was really white.
I do like grunge.
And I am really white. And then I made a Doom joke. After he made a Doom joke. And then we just kind of started talking. And that's how that ended. But I literally was just wearing what I showed up in. And I'm told, okay, you're going to be I was given no preparation for the character. They were like, okay, he needs to play a character.
No context either. No context
I had no idea what I was doing. Bro, they were like, okay, you can be Rodan. So I put on a gamer headset for no reason. I still don't know why. It's not part of the character anymore because it became a pain in the ass to wear. But
we're bringing it back season 2.
No, we're not. I was told, oh, you're just an asshole. And I'm like,
yeah, you're just an asshole.
I think I was the one that put the gamer headset on. But I was like, oh, you're just an ass.
I remember that episode specifically because I was the cameraman the entire time.
And you also need to keep in mind, I didn't know at the time they didn't like swearing. Rodan is the most foul-mouthed character in the show. And at this point, I'm never stopping it because it's funny.
We messed up so much because I couldn't hold in laughter at all.
Yeah.
Robbie...
I ate it.
Robbie kept saying the stupidest shit. Like, he pulled up a dog and was like...
I ate it.
Where's his hand? I ate it.
I'm sitting there and I'm just like... And I had to pause. I had to stop it because we were getting ready to laugh. And I'm just sitting there crying at laughter. And I can't stop.
So I think the
you
funniest...
listen very carefully. Well, you don't even have to listen carefully. You can literally hear Ian, like, holding laughter.
At a point in that video, I wasn't aware that the camera...
That's a constant theme in a couple episodes.
At one point in the episode, it's very easy to notice, but it just never gets brought up apparently. I thought we were done filming and cracked up on the floor. Noticed the camera was still rolling and had to recover from that. And it's a little bit too clean. Like, you see me bend over laughing for a second.
Because what Robbie did is one of his characters, he has to get tucked in the bed. He literally
and while you tucked him in, I started dying.
We all just go...
I cracked so bad. It was so dumb.
It was so dumb, but I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah, but that's my tangent, is that episode was a mess, and it is part of the reason
It's still a masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece episode. No, it's not. And that is why I am part of this podcast, is that episode of the Godzilla household.
Yeah.
And that's also why I've got 3 more friends than I had this time, or 2 years ago, rather.
So, basically, before we end the podcast, we're going to end it with how Dread the Den was supposed to end.
Oh my god.
Only reason we added ending by the end of 2024 was because graduating high school, and simply that we had this big New York City trip we planned to just go hang out in New York City, but also film the entire final season of our road trip to New York City, because the characters find out that New York City is a safe haven.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
And so the last season was about the entire group going to New York, like traveling to New York City, right? And at the end, obviously a couple characters die, but very few characters are left by the end of season 8, or from season 1. I think there's 2 characters who make it to season 8, and only and none of them live by the end. My sister's character, and my sister literally almost left the project due to the way her character was going to leave. And Liam's character, in the very last episode was going to die sacrificing himself for the safe haven. And then it was whatever characters were left were just going to be like funeral, and then ends, right? And that was it.
Weren't we gonna make Ian's character go through a redemption arc and then halfway through the season betray everyone? Then that's when we'd kill him.
No, what happened was we were gonna have me basically. So I was gonna kill 2 characters, and we were gonna figure that out before the script got changed and everything. But we were gonna kill 2 characters off, and then that was gonna lead you into then trying to get me to die, and then we were gonna fake my death.
Oh yeah.
And what was going to happen is we were going to fake my death, and what would happen after that is we would bring me back. What would happen after that is then the later seasons I would die, and then you guys would find out New York is that safe haven as I'm dying.
Right, yeah.
And then once that happened, you guys would do your trip up to New York. I would go along, obviously, but you guys would
You wouldn't be a character, yeah.
I just wouldn't be a character anymore.
The funny thing is, my character was like the co-main character. Like Liam was the main, but I was like one of the main.
He was the person that stole the show. Let's just say that right now. Robbie's character was the person.
Gonna go through some crap.
My character kind of sucked. If I'm looking back on it.
If this show still happened to act with his ex.
Ow.
Oof.
Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, basically, she was part of the show as well. And she refused to be a character unless my character and her character ended up being a thing, in which that would have sucked.
Yeah, looking back, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Cutting this out.
I am, probably. Unless
okay. I don't care.
Send me what needs to be cut and I'll cut
it.
So
my character would die. I remember,
your character was going to die at the hands of Ian.
No, it wasn't. No. His character wouldn't die at the hands of me. What would happen is he would die. He died somehow, and one of the running gags in the show was at the beginning of the show when you meet Robbie's character.
Oh, yeah.
And that entire episode is just Liam getting him a burrito, and when he gets back to
I think I get bit.
He dies.
I think I got bit in at the start of a season. I get bit in like a mini battle against Ian and the characters, and it's not revealed I get bit till like halfway through, and then I die. Right. But I show the group I get bit, and like the biggest plot twist of probably 2023 at the time, if this was happening.
Yeah.
And Liam's character was going to give me a burrito, basically a filler episode. But the only reason we were no longer going to kill my character was because of my ex. She said, if my character dies, her character dies. And I was like, okay, well then give me a good way to kill your character. And she was like, sue it. So
Suicide. Let's advertise that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, no, maybe we can rewrite
We
this.
want to be edgy.
13
But my
zombies.
character's
Why?
like the coolest character because my character's gonna have a dog, like an actual dog. Remember that?
Morbius would have been in the show. Would have been so cool.
Here's the thing. I remember my character was kind of an asshole at first, who like kind of grew on people, because like I remember the initial first shot was gonna be some person like screaming for help, and I just go no.
Great.
Or I help them, and then they
establishing,
like
guys.
ask if they can come along, and I say some smart ass remark.
No.
But yeah, it turns from I don't know why I remember this so well. At the end of season 2, we like invade Ian's character's base, and we think we get away, and then Ian shoots one of the main characters from season 1 at the end, and then he dies, and that starts the whole war between us.
Oh, that's
Which
cool.
literally goes on, I kid you not, I think for seasons 3 and 4 we had a war. And at the end, we lose the war, and then we bring it, and then we win in season 4, we lose in season 3. Oh wait, no, I remember. So my sister's character goes missing.
Oh yeah,
And the
I
character
need to go look
she
for her.
played was related to the character I played, right? We were like related in the show as well. So her character was
Yeah.
back at the end of season 3, saving their asses from dying.
I'm starting to remember now.
And then at the end of
Didn't-
season 4 was when we were supposed to defeat Ian, but Ian gets away. And then at the end of season 4, we defeat Ian, but then at the end of season 4, there's this other group that comes along. I think we had them like, I think it's like a normal town with like a, secret, like, like behind the scenes they're really bad people and they do really bad things.
Wasn't my character gonna like leave for half the show to go look for Tori? Because I was
for a
gonna
little
be
bit. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, 'cause I was gonna be in Illinois at the time and I couldn't film.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I kid you not. Like, just bringing back these memories is like, oh
my
wow.
god, it's so heartwarming, dude.
And then at the start of season 5, we were gonna pull what Walking Dead did for their second half of season 4 and have half the group.
He can say
split
it. I'm the
Don't
only
spoil
one.
the
I'm the
death
only one
from
who
Walking
hasn't seen
Dead.
Watching Dead, but that wouldn't have helped me at all. Shut up.
So just like Walking Dead season 4, there's at the mid-season finale, something crazy happens and splits up the entire group.
Yes,
So
I do plan on watching it.
split-
I'm just gonna preface this now, so don't spoil anything crazy.
I'm not. But basically, with our season 5, it was going to be the first half of it was like us splitting into 2 groups and then trying to find each other,
Yeah.
right? And then they find out in the middle of season 5 about this safe haven in Philly.
Philly.
And then
It's always
in
sunny.
Philadelphia. And basically, this from second half of season 5 to the end of season 6, but right after I die, there's this whole war that goes on, I think, and then season 7 is them going to Philly, and there is nothing there, and it's just full of zombies. And then season 8 was obviously the New York.
The New York saga, yeah.
And Ian dies, I think, in season 7, because he goes with us, and then I think he just dies. I think we kill him. I don't remember.
All right.
But
I think
Ian's
that-
character is longer than he should.
Wrap up.
I know.
That's it. That's
That's-
from what I.
That is the
Over.
story of Dread the
Dread the
Dead.
Dead.
I had to think about the name. So that also probably most likely ends the first episode of the Ripple Effect podcast.
Baby!
I guess we could run the names again one more time and some closing remarks.
I'm Ribby.
Yeah, let's do some closing remarks. So the one over there can go first.
Who's that?
You.
Oh, I'm Ribby, and thanks for watching.
My name is Win9x and /or Peyton. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, or I'm
Damn, bro.
I'm not. This was fun. This was good. Whipkin Gamer
Yeah.
movie coming 2066. All right, Ian.
Ian, Chapter Squad is my channel. Don't bother subscribing because I don't post much.
Subscribe or he kills it. No.
Subscribe to him or we die.
The dog now.
Blink twice.
Blink twice. This was fun. We didn't have any technical difficulties, which is good. Cross our fingers that we won't have any.
Don't say that. We are going to have a major problem now. Alright. You're not allowed to talk anymore. Liam.
Last person. No.
My name was Gigan's Revenge, and today I'm just gonna
And there's the copyright strike. Alright. Thank you all for watching / tuning in / whatever. Have a day.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
night.
I'm not gonna use that as my sign off. Shit, we need a sign off.
And you've been affected by Ripple.
That is
No. Even better. You have the ripple effect.
Ooh.
Enter the yeah, I like that. Alright, whatever. Okay, end of thing now. Bye.